I thought we ended off the last time we talked about it because the last time I was on the show, we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? When football get to footballing, ain't much you can do about that. Because what you do with your opportunities is what you was doing in your opportunities. And I'm gonna set the picture for y'all. Because I told you, I had to tell him, I said, I'm out there. So when I get out there by the end of the week, we looking around. I'm out there, and it's the first day the fans was in the building.
So apparently the Browns coaching staff just cooked up something so wild involving Shedeur Sanders that even Netflix would call it too unrealistic. Garrett Bush just spilled the tea, and now everyone's scrambling to figure out if Cleveland's building a dynasty or a documentary. Let's dive into this madness.
Shedeur, we all been there. I still drive fast. Every one of these people that's in the industry that's writing these journals, writing these articles, they drive fast too. It is only by the grace of God that either you don't get the ticket or something bad happens. At the end of the day, you'll learn, you'll understand it, and you'll keep it pushing. Backroom text messages. And I'm tired of pretending Dylan Gabriel is good. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's never been it.
Cleveland might just be the only place where silence speaks louder than a press conference. Because right now, the Browns front office looks like a mystery novel with too many missing pages. And the main character, Andrew Berry, has apparently vanished into thin air.
And there is a lot of discussion coming out of the quarterback room. We seen reports yesterday that the media is completely turning their faith on none other than Dylan Gabriel. And I'm here to tell you, they ramping up more hype, more shocking details about Shedeur Sanders potentially making a start very, very soon. Now, Kevin Stefanski let it be known in his last press conference that Shedeur was not his focus. He ain't tripping off Shedeur. He ain't ready to make no changes. And I'm here to tell you, they saying Jimmy Haslam is ready to pull the plug on this Dylan Gabriel experiment. That's what.
And just when fans started asking where he went, Garrett Bush steps in and drops a leak big enough to drown the entire quarterback room.
But when your coach comes out and doesn't hold the starting quarterback accountable for not playing well, regardless of whether he is a young quarterback or not, doesn't watch the film, and immediately comes out in the press conference and says, I'm going to stick with Dylan Gabriel after the bye week, knowing that Myles Garrett isn't throwing his helmet on the sideline because he was upset that he didn't get more sacks. Myles Garrett was upset that his 5 sacks didn't matter. That is a massive problem in the locker room.
Apparently, the Browns coaching staff has a plan, and that plan has one name written all over it: Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, you heard that right, the same Shedeur who's been quietly waiting behind the scenes, smiling through interviews and watching Dylan Gabriel's hype train run out of gas.
Now, something else that is popping up on the streets is the Cleveland Browns GM. Now, we know the Cleveland Browns GM is Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry has not spoken to the media. Andrew Berry has not said anything since pre-Flacco left. Yes, pre-Flacco left. Now, I told y'all, when it come to me and it come to my style of reporting, we gonna flip over every nook, cranny. I'm gonna turn over every rock in the building. We need...
Cleveland's media was all in on Gabriel just a week ago, and now they're switching sides faster than Wi-Fi in a bad stadium. Word around Berea is that ownership, yes, the people who write the checks, is getting restless. The Dylan Gabriel project isn't just under review, it's hanging by a thread thinner than the Browns' playoff hopes last season. And while Kevin Stefanski stands at the podium pretending everything's calm, the insiders are whispering that the real shakeup is being cooked up behind closed doors.
A lot of fans out, family and friends was here. The way the Browns do it, they put the family and the friends under the tent. They on the balcony. They treat them nice to get food and all this stuff. So we get out there early. I come out, we moving around. Now it's packed. National media is there. NFL Network, ESPN, Fox Sports, they there. Everybody with the cameras rolling. I get there and we looking around and I'm like, okay, well, I'm expecting more of the same. I was there on Thursday. I didn't see no reps being had.
A coaching staff restructuring that might just include giving Shedeur the keys. But here's where it gets truly Cleveland level weird. The man who put all these pieces together, Andrew Berry, has gone completely MIA. No press conferences, no statements, not even a stray tweet. You'd think the GM of an NFL team would say something when his roster's being turned inside out. Instead, Berry's pulling a full magician act. Now you see him, now you don't.
I thought this was interesting. So, people always like to give people attention. I told you I'm all for the smoke. I got a new segment called Wild Tweets. I got a new segment called Wild Tweets, and this is a wild tweet because I got to give you the examples of what's going on and how people is moving. This guy says, Beast from the East, Jokic. He says, Shedeur gets praised for showing up early like every other rookie in the NFL does.
Except this trick's not impressing anyone. Fans are calling him the silent assassin. Local reporters are fuming. Cleveland.com just dropped an article practically holding a flashlight under his face, asking, "Where are you, Andrew?" He's been dodging accountability like it's a linebacker coming off the edge. 8 weeks into the season, and the only person answering questions is Stefanski, who keeps saying, "Ask Andrew," which is hilarious because Andrew's somewhere between out of office and witness relocation.
It's whole people talking about 5th round picks in Shedeur Sanders. Dillon Gabriel ain't going in nobody's 3rd round except for the idiot Cleveland Browns who took him. Where else was he going? Who else was beating his doors down? Come on now. Come on. It's time out for the games. All of that supercomputer noise y'all was kicking. All that extra over-the-top rubbing shoulders. Talk about his processing. Girl.
And that silence, it's not random, because when insiders say a rookie quarterback is about to see action and the general manager suddenly stops speaking, you know something spicy's coming. Berry was spotted in preseason chatting with Shedeur like a proud uncle, said he believed in the kid, that he's the future. Well, the future's apparently now, and the fan base wants receipts. Meanwhile, the coaching staff looks like they're stuck in a group chat from hell.
Listen. What I'm just doing, people say, why are you giving guys like this? No. It's not giving guys like this any publicity. It's to show you why people like me keep putting up stuff the way I do. Because if you don't show them and you don't hold up the mirror, people will gaslight you and tell you, oh, no one says that about Shedeur. BS. No one says that about, I mean, there's a couple of guys out here that do it a little bit, but no one really, and I want y'all to recognize too, if he hits and he's balling, and everybody flips and says, oh, we all knew that he was going to be good. It was just a
Half the team's unsure who the starter is. Stefanski's dodging questions. The defense keeps winning games. The offense keeps stalling. And the fans are watching this whole thing unfold like it's a live reality show called Keeping Up with the Quarterbacks. What's making everyone laugh through the frustration is that Berry's the one who built this whole mess. And now that it's wobbling, he's gone radio silent. It's like setting a kitchen on fire and then pretending you don't smell smoke.
For the first time, there are visible cracks showing in this whole front office dynamic. You see, we talk about the political jousting back and forth. Guess what? They do it in the front office too. So when everybody looks like they're safe, it's safe to say Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski make all the decisions together. Kevin Stefanski, Andrew Berry, they do everything together and we work in collaboration. It's all good to say Jimmy Haslam is all for what these guys are doing, right? Everybody is safe. That's until the convenience wears off.
Cleveland doesn't do quiet rebuilds. It causes chaos with commitment. So the real question isn't whether Shedeur's going to play, it's when. Because if the leaks are right, the Browns aren't waiting much longer. There's too much pressure, too much noise, and too many eyes on a team that keeps promising progress but can't move the ball.
Kevin Stefanski is a fake guru. He's the dude going from town to town selling tonic water. And it cures all types of diseases. He's the same dude crushing up oregano and parsley and stirring it up in a mixing bowl and putting some avocado oil together. It's all about this is the magic elixir. That same elixir. Rub this on your elbows 3 times a day with a rabbit foot. You fake quarterback, offensive line, offensive genius guru. Get up out of here. Ain't
Barry thinks he can hide until the offseason. He might want to check his mentions, because fans are hunting for him like it's an NFL-themed episode of Unsolved Mysteries. In the end, it all circles back to Shedeur Sanders, the rookie everyone's pretending not to talk about, while literally everyone's talking about him. The same kid who's supposedly not the focus, but somehow every insider can't stop dropping his name.
for every game that they lose, more and more people, even the die-hard conservative Browns fans, are smacked with it right in the face every single weekend that you're fumbling the bag, that you're wishy-washy, that you can't develop, that your offense is terrible, that you don't know what you're looking at to evaluate quarterbacks. It's musical chairs. Ask yourself, what organization trades their starting cornerback who's having the best year of their life in the middle of the season?
But what do you think? Are the Browns really about to unleash Shedeur, or is this just smoke before the real storm? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you're ready for the chaos, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild twists straight from the NFL's drama zone.